Hi guys, welcome back to Joyful Oven's channel, and today we are going to make brownies. Now these are the best homemade brownies and you are going to absolutely love them. So let's go. So I have half of a cup of melted butter and I'm going to add in 1 cup of white sugar and 2 eggs. Now you want to mix your eggs before you add it to your butter so that you're not going to overmix your butter and sugar. And I'm gonna add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence because everyone loves vanilla essence, right? And so we're gonna whisk this together, make sure that there's no lumps in the sugar, and make sure everything is well incorporated. And once that's mixed, I'm gonna add in half of a cup of flour, 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm using a spatula to mix my ingredients together. So at this point you want to avoid over mixing your batter because the more that you mix is the more that you risk your brownies turning out more like a cake. And so you want to mix just until everything is incorporated and your batter is going to be really creamy and light. And so once everything is just incorporated, we're going to set this aside and we're going to grease and flour our pan. So I'm using an 8 by 11 pan here. You can use an 8-inch square pan if you want a thicker brownie. And I'm going to pour my batter into the pan and just spread it around. And this is going to go into a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. And you really want to stick to the timing so that your brownie does not overbake. And now for the topping. So in a bowl, I have 3 tablespoons of melted butter, to which I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And I'm going to stir this, make sure that there's no lumps, make sure that the mixture is really nice and smooth. And next I'm going to add in a tablespoon of honey and a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Give this a quick stir. So now I'm going to add in some icing sugar, half of a cup of icing sugar, and I'm going to continue stirring this until it all comes together. And you can add in a little less icing sugar if you don't want this to be too sweet, but I think half of a cup is just the perfect amount. Now I do think it's a little bit too thick at this point, so if you think your mixture is too thick, you can add in a teaspoon of hot water and give this a quick stir. And you can see how creamy and rich this is. It's gonna be perfect in our brownies. Fresh from the oven, guys, this is our finished brownie. It smells heavenly. So I'm gonna cool it for 5 minutes and then I'm gonna put my mixture, my chocolatey mixture, on top of the brownie. And so this mixture is gonna add just that shiny sheen and an extra layer of chocolate goodness on top of the brownies. It's gonna melt into the top of your brownies and it's gonna make it even more irresistible. Oh my goodness, guys, this smells heavenly. And so once your top has set, this has been cooling for 15 minutes and you can see the top is just firm to the touch. And so now we're gonna slice into this and it smells so good. My brownies are so soft, you can see that nice clean cut. And so as you dig in, you would realize just how soft and moist these brownies are, which is why you don't want to overbake. You want to stick to the baking time. And look at that, guys, this is perfection. Oh my goodness, I know you guys are going to love this recipe. This is always a big hit with the kids. I guarantee you everyone is going to love these. So let me know if you guys try this recipe, what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments below and be sure to like and subscribe to Joyful Oven for more amazing recipes.